Hi everybody, welcome to today's reading. You know, Spirit wants to remind you that you have been working pretty hard and it's been pretty tiring, but you're reaching a point where you're starting to feel kind of personally organized. That's a great outcome. We are 18 days into September energy, and that energy is about really becoming in sync with yourself, into your scheduling, your to-do list, the things that you're feeling that you could or should be doing and how you're going to do it, your action plan, the whole thing. So it is really important that you're feeling a sense of like, you know what, I had a plan and I've stuck to it. So you're feeling kind of organized, and not only organized physically, but also having a strong organized awareness spiritually that what you're trying to achieve is not because you want to be bigger, better, and greater than other people from an ego perspective. It's that you're wanting to be bigger, better, and greater for yourself, right? You're not needing to prove yourself to other people. You're trying to shine a light out to others, to encourage them to be confident in themselves as well. And on that point, it sounds easy, doesn't it? But other people, people are the problem. You know, people create, or the interactions, the communications, the engagement that we have with other people can feel really hard and judgmental. Why do we do that to each other? God, we're so hard on each other, aren't we? So Spirit wants you to bring you back into that space of like, hey, actually, go you. You've been really intentionally focused on not being egotistical, on not being judgmental of other people, and choosing to be more personally and spiritually organized. Go you. Okay. So on that point, and it's making a difference, other people are noticing. I'm going to choose 3 cards. You can choose the left, the right, or the middle, or all 3, whatever tickles your fancy. All right, so left, right, and middle. We do get a sense of taking some time out in the weekend coming or in the week ahead where you're actually allowing yourself to pause and reflect. It's very important as we're going to be starting to move through from the September energy into October energy. So lefties, yeah, so this is very much, she's standing on point here. She's like held up by strings like a puppet. She's kind of like, should I, could I? And this is what Spirit's saying, that you're kind of feeling like, I need to wait and see what happens. And Spirit's like, man, just take control. Just remember what you are wanting. Just go, I know, I see, I hear, I feel, I know, right? I know what I need to do. And you already planted the seeds, and that little sprout is starting to come up out of the ground. And that can be just amazingly surprising when it happens. If you're watering where you put the seeds in for a long time, and then suddenly that little bit of green pokes up under the ground, you're like, I did that. Was it you, or was it you and Spirit? You know, maybe it was the sun and water, but you know, let's not argue the point. Righties. Yeah, so this is a reminder you're an old soul, and an old soul who has worked spiritually on yourself previously. You have an awareness that responsibility and recognizing responsibility is key. So sounds easy, but responsibility is, it's like a sack of rocks on your back, reminding you that life is just not meant to be easy. You know, so many people will say to me, I just want to disappear to the mountaintop or go and live in a forest and not have to engage with life, people, or anything. But you know, God is truly an arsehole. For whatever reason, he'll reach out and find you on that mountaintop. We'll reach out and find you in that forest. He'll bring people to annoy you, and you'll be like, oh, I just wanted to be alone, but I can't. So this is the reality of your life, is that you can't disappear. You have to engage well, recognize your responsibilities, recognize the challenges, and be like, you know what, am I prepared to do this? And if I do, how am I going to do it? How will I do it the best? Working with the bosses. Middle card. This card is showing that that you are a healer, and other people recognize you as healers. And you may find that people, birds of a feather, are coming together with you. And you're like, oh my God, where have you been all my life? People that get you in all different ways, right? So there's a sense of finding your peeps, or finding someone who gets your vibe. I feel a real excitement in my solar plexus and heart as I say that, and Spirit is reminding you that this is a magnificent opportunity for you to move in a direction that feels kind of good, even though we're heading into this October energy, which brings this kind of challenge, whatever the challenge may be. Spirit is saying that along with that can be something that is occurring that's bringing a growth and feels really lovely and feels really fulfilling. So let's not be too scared of October, especially if you pick that middle card, because you are a healer. And what is a healer? A healer who's someone who wants to help others be the best that they can be. That's all. Not trying to force them, not trying to fix them, but to support others through their own challenges. On that note, have a wonderful day.